Chapter 9 Grandpa Joe Takes a Gamble. The next day, when Charlie came home from school and went in to see his grandparents, he found out only Grandpa Joe was awake. The other three were all snoozing loudly. "Shh," whispered Grandpa Joe, and he bloked Charlie to come closer. Charlie tippy-toed over and stood beside the bed. The old man gave Charlie a sly grin. And then he started rummaging under his pillow with one hand, and then the other hand came out. There was an ancient leather purse clutched in the fingers under cover in the bedclothes. The man opened the purse and tipped it upside down. Out fell a single silver 10-cent piece. "It is my secret hoard," he whispered. "The others don't know I've got it. And now you and I are going to have a flinting at finding the last ticket. How about it, eh? But you'll help me. Are you sure you want to spend your money on that, Grandpa?" Charlie whispered. "Of course I'm sure," spluttered the old man excitedly. "Don't stand there arguing. I'm just as crazy as you to find that ticket here. Take the money and run down the street to the nearest store and buy the first Wonka candy bar you see and bring it straight back to me, and we'll open it together." Charlie took the little silver coin and slipped quietly out the room. In 5 minutes he was back. "Have you got it?" whispered Grandpa Joe, his eyes shining with excitement. Charlie nodded and held out the candy bar, Wonka's Nutty Crunchy Surprise. It said on the wrapper. "Good," the old man whispered, sitting up in the bed and rubbing his hands. "Now come over here and sit close to me and we'll open it together. Are you sure?" Yes, Charlie said. "I'm ready." "All right, you tear off the first bit." "No, Charlie, you pay for it. You do it all." The old man's fingers were trembling most terribly as they fumbled with the candy bar. They didn't have a hope really. The whispered, giggling a bit. "You do know we don't have a hope, don't you?" "Yes," Charlie said, "I know that." They looked at each other and both started giggling nervously. "Mind you," said Grandpa Joe, there is just that tiny chance that we might be the one. Don't you agree?" "Yes," Charlie said. "Of course. Why don't you open it, Grandpa?" "All in good times, my boy. All the good times. Which end do you think I ought to open first?" "That corner that is the furthest from you. Just tear off a tiny bit. Just not quite enough for us to see anything like that," said the old man. "Yes, just a little bit more. You finish it, Grandpa." Joe, said Grandpa Joe, I'm too nervous. No, no, Grandpa, you must do it yourself. Just, well then, here goes, here it goes. They tore off the wrapper, then both stared at what, what laid underneath of that bar of candy, nothing more. All at once, they both saw the funny side of the whole thing, and they burst into pealing of laughter. What the heck is going on? Cried Grandma Josephine, walking in suddenly. Nothing, said Grandpa Joe. You go back to sleep.